As the leader of my party, I lead the incumbent protection program. Okay, that's my job. I go all around the country. I travel endlessly, incessantly. I have to raise over $300 million to do that, and we want everybody to come back. And some people, I try to protect them from themselves. They kick and scream and bite their own colleagues. Some people seem to enjoy in trying to inflict political pain on their own teammates. I'm not going to address anybody individually, but I'll tell you that some here are much more frustrated than others. There's a small, tiny handful, but one in particular who's given me lots of consternation. I don't understand. I don't understand Thomas Massie's motivation. I really don't. I don't know how his mind works. I don't know what he's thinking. Thomas Massie could have brought his discharge petition any time over the last 4.5 years. Over the last 4 years of the Biden administration, he could have done that at any time. And now he's clamoring as if there's some sort of timeline on it. It's interesting to me that he chose the election of President Trump to bring this, to team up with the Democrats and bring this discharge petition. So do I have some concern about that? I do. But in me and my way, I try to follow Ronald Reagan's 11th commandment, never speak evil of another Republican. My gosh, it's hard to do sometimes around here. I also try to follow the scripture. It says, bless those who persecute you. So let me just say about Thomas Massie, could you just accept my Southern, bless his heart?
The United States House of Representatives has officially adjourned early, cutting the legislative week short amid growing pressure to release confidential Jeffrey Epstein files. House Speaker Mike Johnson, under increasing bipartisan pressure, decided to shut down Congress a day ahead of schedule, sending lawmakers home for the August recess, while the demand for Epstein-related transparency continues to escalate. But what really happened behind closed doors? Why did the Speaker refuse to hold a vote, and what are lawmakers hiding? Let's break down the facts behind the chaos shaking the halls of Congress. Over the past several weeks, momentum has been building inside both political parties to finally force the release of sealed documents connected to Jeffrey Epstein's notorious network. A bipartisan team led by Republican Congressman Thomas Massie and Democrat Khanna began gathering support for a discharge petition, an official move that could override leadership and bring the vote directly to the House floor. With over 20 sponsors already backing it and more signing on by the day, pressure was mounting for Speaker Johnson to act. But instead of allowing a vote or addressing the issue directly, Johnson made the stunning decision to recess early. In his defense, Johnson argued that any release of sensitive material must be handled carefully to protect victims and innocent individuals who may be falsely implicated. He said that the Department of Justice, not Congress, should take the lead in reviewing and determining what evidence, if any, is credible and safe to release to the public. But critics say that's just a smokescreen. Many lawmakers on both sides of the aisle believe the American people deserve to know the full truth about Epstein's connections, including which powerful elites were involved. The DOJ, meanwhile, has stated there is no credible evidence of Epstein blackmailing politicians or maintaining a list of clients. But that hasn't stopped the public outcry or the suspicions that key information is being buried.